akagondi.
Neola wakati try to get on green just before, before coming in here for. And we're like, oh, remember the label was signed to that was supposed to distribute our music. Like, oh, you
guys were signed to a label?
We signed with a label. We signed an agreement. You call it the distribution deals.
Yes.
If you want to move your music on, on all these socials and what DSPs, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I asked him, are you still there? Like, no, my contract ended. That's why I'm here now. I'm like, oh, me, I had to call these guys personally and ask them to kindly take my shit down. I'm tired of waiting for people to come back and statements and blah blah blah. Plus, I want to move on. There's only 2 albums. I have so many other albums that I need to push, and I can't give them to that same whatever label. Why? Because they haven't showed me any nothing. There's nothing from my deal with them that I signed in this was during COVID, 2001. Yeah. So I found somebody that wasn't even interested in money, but they just wanted to push. They wanted to push the music. The guy is like, let me help you out. Give me all your albums, and he doesn't expect a cent from me. He just put my stuff out there because he believes in me and he believes my music should be heard, because people are complaining, we never hear music. We
haven't talked about it here.
Exactly. I watched the episode. I think
podcast. I was like, Lyrical G's music.
Because it wasn't for it,
and
exactly.
It's not there.
That's the time I was in the process. Remember, I was meant to release an album in January. I don't know if that is a discussion.
Tell us.
Okay. You remember the last time I was here for
you promised us.
Yeah. No, the album is actually ready.
Yes.
It was meant to come out on the 10th of January. However, prior to that, I got a better. I talked to somebody who actually promised me something much better than me
better
releasing
distribution.
That album.
Yeah,
that's the same. That's where it all comes down to as well.
Yeah.
Now you know what? We still have these other albums. Let's first do this and put them on up online. Let the people get to know, because now you're going to release another album and people haven't had OG. A few people have had it, the ones that bought the physical copies. But people still request for these songs and blah blah blah. Let's put these albums up online. In the process of, we have this new album, let's put it on hold. But also while we're putting this on hold and let people know that there's this other body of work that you had put out prior, there's also another idea in between. Have you ever thought about recording something that's totally different from every other thing that you have put out before?
Yes.
And when you asked me that, no, guy one can end up butcher.
But I think I have an idea. I know the kind of music you like. If it's nothing like what you've recorded before, I think I know the direction you're trying to go to.
You think so?
I think I do.
Fresh sound.
So anyway, I'm trying to.
No.
Watching it.
Ogenda tukube empede.
No, sit down. Puzzle, funny stuff. Then mix it. Puzzle.
Lyrical G.
Something he wanted me to experiment.
The day you record Empere album, I'm coming for your G stuff. Ngakugamba guy wa chepe zaffe.
Oh, you're going to the part you can use. I don't know, but
tukukolanga be Mexicans bakola abomu bike gang.
Bikers, they cut the tattoo out. To ban it off you. They don't even ask you to tattoo something over it. No, they will cut it. Say you have something they own, they have to peel it off you, or just ban it off you. It's nothing like, I have this tattoo and I'm no longer with this person, or I'm no longer with this entity. Let me cover it. There's no covering. Because when you cover, that's disrespect.
Those guys
are you hiding their patch? They remove their patch from you or whatever they tat.
Yes.
So anyway, those
guys are like baboon forest.
Well, that's what you got. You collect, you collect your patches.
It's only one way in.
There's only one way in, like Yellowstone. Yellowstone, you're branded and that's
no exit.
You're branded, no exit. When you have to exit, like in Yellowstone, they take you to the bus station, the train station.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the distance where they kill you and throw your body over the cliff.
It's like
they take you to the train station.
But they who exit and is still not happy with himself up to today.
That's another story.
Please tell us.
Let me finish this. So anyway, so this guy made me see that while he can help me get my music that the people have been requesting.
Who is this strange person?
There's a label called Notes and Noise.
Yes.
It's home to so many artists.
I've been seeing Nelly Said and
Crack and all of them.
And T-Bro.
Sean, T-Bro and blah, blah, blah. There's so many artists. This guy, he's interested in the music. His name is Emma.
He's a
So
sponsor.
Emma is a very good guy. He's a musical person. He loves music from way back. He's my age, and we were always together back then. We used to go to the club. He likes to listen and exchange different music and stuff.
Yeah.
So he always wanted to build something for the industry.
Yeah.
Something that involved either a radio station where he can get people's music, young artists' music out there.
Yeah.
But he also realized if I can get the radio station up and running, I might as well build a studio to have these same artists or many other artists come through and record. And
That
then
he can have the content
because
to
his
play on the
radio
radio.
station is 80% local. 80% local. It's an online radio station, Stream UG, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
You have to do is just type the name and then you're connected. So he built a studio. He's built a podcast, whatever section for it. You see a lot of artists that are but are coming up under Notes and Noise. So he's the one that had the chat with me. He's like, yo, I've listened to you since ways back. I bought all your albums. I supported you. But I need you to do this.
Is this the brown Emma?
Emma.
Tall?
No, I don't think.
Who's the guy who said Iduduwe?
No, that's Lenny.
Oh, that's Lenny. Yeah,
Shout out to Lenny.
I thought it was Lenny.
We had a conversation. He'll tell you the story about Dudu. So anyway, so Emma is a lawyer by profession. Yeah. So he's the music side is just another side to him. He's first and foremost a lawyer.
Yeah.
So he's built this thing. It's not even a year now. It's just a few months, about 6-7 months.
Yes.
Old. So a lot of artists are coming up. You've seen the videos. The Nelly sets are put out. They were the first artists, at least, to release.
Yes.
He's following a certain pattern.
Yes.
So people are in the process of recording their albums. When the albums are done, he always has a listen to what is being recorded, and when he identifies a song that can be released as a single, then he'll find the video because he's got the equipment to whatever for the podcast and then the video thingy to it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he made me see that hey, if I put this album out, this is like 2 weeks before
you drop it.
because I was here in November, right? I was here in November.
Yeah.
So December, I think it was early December. Yeah. So I spoke to him just towards Christmas. He's like, you just put that album on hold. I've seen you advertise. Have you been throwing out on social media? Coming soon. Think about what I told you. I went thought about it. It was a hard, it wasn't very hard for me to think, but at the same time, I promised people I had an album coming on the 10th of Jan. But at the end of it all, if the individual is willing to see this dream and see everything go through the way he wants it to be, and it's smooth sailing for me, then why not? So I put the album on hold, and now I'm recording a project that I don't know if it will come out before the album, because like I told you, the album is ready.
I think I know what you're trying to do.
So there's something. It's not even a full album.
Lyrical
It's
G
an
na
EP.
tukube empere wano.
No. Ngenda bakolako. It will come. Like I remember I sent. I said, you remember you kept asking me, so what's up with the album? And I told you, tell them at the studio, tell them I'm coming. The album is coming. It's just politics that I need to actually explain to people. Because now you can't go and type sit online and tell people, I didn't put the album out as promised because I'm in the process of building this and this, or working this and this. No. I would just say the album is not ready. There's some few hiccups here and there and adjustments to make. Without having to explain.
People use
now
that,
it makes sense.
People use that as a marketing tactic too.
Yeah, but
like the album was supposed to drop, it's not going to drop. Guys, wait next month. And then some people who didn't even know there was an album going to come will be like, huh? No. Okay, now there's something we need to look forward to. I think this Onomolalu Kanye used that a lot.
He always does that. He scraps albums. He uses
that as
this one won't come out. Even Dre does that, man. The album is done. I have 200 songs. No, the album won't come.
Yeah, I hope Black Boy does not become Detox.
No, Black Boy will come out. Like I told you, Black Boy is complete. But I don't know when the Black Boy is coming out before this other project that I'm recording, where it's entirely up to the powers that be.
Yes.
I just know that all I have to do is sit back and wait.
Yes.
In the meantime, for those that have been looking for the previous albums and couldn't get hold of them, please just go to Spotify and all these other.
So do you have an MOU with him or gentleman's agreement?
With him, he's a lawyer for starters, like I said. So memos and all that, he knows all he knows everything.
So he can play you properly.
You can't. No. That's the question. You're just asking, you're inquiring.
Bro, if he's a
like
lawyer,
I say, if
he's a lawyer, get a lawyer.
No. If he has gone out of his way
Yeah.
to help not only me, he could have easily helped to help another. He would have gone out of his way to help whatever an upcoming artist.
Those are gestures.
No, wait,
Emma.
No.
Emma, we need to talk.
He should have helped somebody that needed this more than I do. But the paperwork will come.
No, bro.
But until this project is done. Because this project is done, like I said, I'm in the process of of recording it. So until it's done, and then we have dates, blah blah blah. Everything is under wraps. We're just waiting. Everything has to happen.
So who is it up to? Is it up to him to say, you know what, we're putting it on a pause, or
which one in particular? The one is he advised me to record
the
or
plans
the
he
previous one?
told you to do.
The one you're working on right now.
The one I'm working on now.
I think you should get a lawyer. Because
No,
Emma...
You need to lawyer up.
Lawyer up, bro.
Lawyer
I
up.
trust Emma to do his
Trust me.
thing. He's honest and I trust him. No, I trust him. He's not an honest individual.
There's no such
the
thing.
album will come out.
There's no such thing as trust in this
No,
industry.
if the album, if in the event that everything changes or anything changes, I'll be back here to explain.
Okay.
In the event that things don't go, I'll be back here to explain why. Because people will be demanding.
Yeah.
They'll be like, how can you told us the other day? So now I'm explaining why.
Yeah.
What I told them about 10th January didn't happen. Now I'm also letting them know, there's something coming. There's a different angle that we're chasing.
Because artists who have been friends with their managers and there was no agreements and everything, very many right now
They all have
loggerheads.
similar language.
Yeah,
Right
they're all at loggerheads
He's an
right
honest
now.
guy.
This one is saying,
No, but those is now. But
I'm the one who
right,
did
right
this.
now,
If it wasn't for me.
We've reached a point where it's really it's useless and senseless to play me. You're going to play me for what? You're going to play me. It's useless.
You played yourself.
At this point, how you want to play me at this point? You could have played me 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You want to play me now.
Yeah, but that said, with the lawyering up and whatever, it just goes without saying that the lawyering up. But I think we do all of these things because honesty is very scarce in this industry.
Yeah.
And it's actually just a duty to protect yourself.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's up to Gwecho Yagala and the understanding that you're having with Emma. And I see, and Emma is working with so many artists.
And
like
everyone
you
has
say.
gotten their chance. I've seen what he's been doing.
So there's a possibility of him playing the entire industry.
No, you can't play the
But bruh, just lawyer up. I'm telling you.
Everybody, everybody
but
is.
I'm telling you.
The more your songs get older, the more value they
The more value,
Definitely.
yeah.
That is why
So you
one
can't
of
just give it out.
No, wait, that's one of the reasons why I had to get the older stuff online, because people did not have Narudi. People did not hear live from East Africa, apart from the ones that actually bought physical copies. There's so many people who up to now are asking me for East Africa parties. They say we can't find it online. So I tell them, just go and check it out on Spotify. Everything is now up there.
Yeah.
So it's entirely up to people, to go and look out.
And do you have a date for when to check on when the money is
When the
coming?
money, it's been
or are they linked to your bank account?
it's been let's say it's been a month.
I mean, these are all
It's been a month
personal
since,
things.
it's been a month since they
Going
went
to his
up.
personal finances.
We shouldn't ask all these questions, but I'm just saying these are like things to have at the back of the mind. Because what did whatever say?
Who's that?
Tribe Called Quest?
Industry rule, what?
Industry rule number
8 something, 8,000.
yeah. Industry people are what?
Shady.
Industry people are shady.
Yeah.
They are. The industry is shady.
But they are
very
honest
dangerous
people.
thing.
Now, on a sidebar, I have some friends who work on Wall Street, right? And they told me something which I couldn't believe even happens. Yeah?
What's that?
But they were like, on Wall Street, the gentleman's agreement is really respected. That the people who violate it are kicked out but they lose their license. Because at the level where they are at, sometimes the decision needs to be made right there.
Immediately, without
Ngate mune bakusayinga mpapula. So You cannot say, I agree to sell, and then you go back on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they take, and I'm like, you guys do gentleman agreements and you check on
man.
it. It's like, yeah, people actually do. And I was so surprised by that because everything I've learned about business, music, which you protect yourself. There must be papers, never move until until things have been signed. But there are levels where
you go
it's trust, you know.
And
It's
you start
trust,
to
it's
see when
trust.
the figures start going up, people start to look for.
There's actually spaces where your reputation, right, is the more you damage it, you might not even sense that your reputation is getting damaged. But the moment it gets damaged in some circles and people begin saying, "Oh, you're my eye," and you could even just be at a country club and they're like,
look at you, this guy pay.
Or it would be like a cordial thing, and then before you go to your car, people will call you and be like, I saw you having lunch with so and so. Whatever you're discussing, don't deal with that individual. So I've seen Hollywood operates like that. Hollywood operates on that. That the shady people operate in their own circles, but the ones who have integrity also operate in their own circles, and they would like to protect their own. Ochiraba. So, and then I know a person in Uganda's music industry, right? Who has a reputation of not paying people.
There's so many.
No, but there's one who's notorious.
There's one that's notorious for real.
I'm not going to out him, but on the next podcast I will, to protect the younger kids.
But you should expose some of these people.
Yeah, he will be exposed. All things will be exposed. But
I've had so
like
many
Cat Williams
complain, man. There's so many older chaps about Sula.
There's this gentleman who is notorious for getting money from corporate companies and not paying people. Abatekaya matala tabasasula. The people, the graphics tabasasula. The drivers, he runs away. Artists, he runs away. Like he has that reputation.
He had no reputation.
That even if he walked through people's doors, people who own like record labels, media houses, and whatever, they all look at him like,
what does he want now?
Like, how did you let this individual into my...
What is he want? What are you looking for now?
But he's such a brilliant, creative person. Alumideo Nyabantu banji know that his reputation now is, I can't deal with this person here. I can't even have money on me, venture capital or money that's raised for investment, other people's money, and I include this person on this bread. I can't. Like, it's my reputation, it's my friends, it's, like, to protect your ass, don't deal with this person. And I would warn other people, by the way, to also not deal with him. There was a time I was phoning somebody, are you related to him? Nemgamba, but I'm not in UG, but how about so and so? This is his blood relative, Nagamba. Don't even risk. Because sometimes you hope that time has changed people, they have grown or have grown, like, like that one, nah. Yeah, but yeah, it always comes back to these people to bite them.